John McClane is Santa Claus. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. John McClane is Santa Claus.
It's LeahMouseVlog, LeahMouseVlog, it's LeahMouse's vlog.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day. You saw it in the beginning, you saw it in the title, I don't need to say it. That would be redundant. We are here to celebrate Christmas. It's Christmas time, and we're gonna enjoy some Christmas fun. Damn it. So you guys remember how much fun we had when we did the Halloween video, you know, with like the guessing games and the trivia and all that crap? Well, guess what? We're here to do a Christmas one. Okay, I know we already did the songs, but y'all wanted the ones with the movie clips and stuff, and I said I was gonna do it anyway, and I think it's a good idea, so guess what we're gonna do today? We're gonna watch some short clips from some Christmas movies, and you are gonna tell me what they're from. So welcome to the official Guess the Christmas Movie from the Clip game. It's going to be great fun, just like always. I really like doing these actually, and I'm sorry I always look like a hobo recently, but you know, we talked about this. In fact, I'm gonna be doing a video about why I don't wear makeup anymore. So I'm gonna be covering that. This is going to be the Guess the Christmas Movie game, and here we go. And as always, you can either open up a comment box and type along as we go, oh god, or you can write them down on your own little post-it note or notepad or index card or the back of your hand or whatever's the handiest. The handiest. And then post your answers later and see how you did. And I want to see how you did. Anyway, without further ado, here is clip number 1.
Christmas lights! Back up! This is a homemade explosive device, and I'll blow it up. You know why? Because I work for the post office, so you know I'm not stable. Tell them.
This man is totally insane.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time. People have said that there wasn't enough time for them to type or write their answers right after, so I'm just going to stall a little bit. Give you guys some time. Okay, now we're gonna go to clip number 2.
Santa?
Scott Calvin.
How come your clothes are so baggy?
Because Santa is watching his saturated fats.
How come you don't have a beard?
Because I shaved. Do you want this doll or not? Go back to sleep.
Okay, you got it? Okay, so now it's time, of course, naturally, in numerical order, for clip number 3.
Is this where the horror movie folk be? What? I got a truckload of snakes for them horror movie folk.
Well, I better take a look.
Careful now. They be poison snakes.
Just trying to give you time to write your answers. I tend to speed through these because I forget that typing time is a thing, which I should know better because I suck at typing. Well, I'm really good at keyboard typing. I'm not good at touchscreen typing. Touchscreens do not like me. That's why I don't text. I hate texting. Okay, clip number 4.
You don't like to make toys?
No.
Herbie doesn't like to make toys.
Herbie doesn't like to make toys. Herbie doesn't like to make toys.
Herbie doesn't like to make toys.
I quote that all the time. What is the cat doing? Story of my life. Anyway. All right, moving on to Christmas movie clip number 5.
Smell that? Yeah. You know what that is?
Fish.
It's freedom.
No, it's fish.
And it's fish. I love that one. I quote that one all the time too, JJ, and I say that all the time. Have we finished writing yet? God, I really need to do something about my skin. It's just so bad. Anyway, okay, clip number 6.
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for money. $8,000.
Yeah, now just things like that. Now, how do you know that?
I told you I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
Well, you look about like the kind of an angel I'd get.
Just trying to give you guys time. Do 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 do. Ooh. Okay, you ready? You ready? You ready? Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Settle down. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Clip number 7. That's 7 to those of you who don't speak German.
Nora? Nora, stop the car. Stop the car. Please, listen. Hey, don't do anything you'll regret. Now, please, indulge me for a second. Nora! Nora, stop the car. Come in, Nora. Give us Frosty.
The cat is seriously doing something weird. I don't know. It sounds like she's... I don't know what it sounds like she's doing. I don't know if I want to try to describe it. Okay, are we ready for clip number 8? Okay. Okay. Okay, so here's clip number 8.
May I?
Did our people do that? We're gonna get phone calls.
Oh, my nose is eternally itchy. It's ridiculous. I don't understand. It's like I have so many people thinking about me all the time. My nose just never stops itching. Yeah, right, totally. I'm sure nobody ever thinks about me. It's fine. People forget I exist, and it's totally fine. I forget I exist sometimes. All right, are we ready for clip number 9? Okay, here we go. Clip number 9.
Oh, yeah, you bet. Ho, 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 and stuff.
Oh my! Someone has vandalized that vehicle.
I hope most of you got that one. Even if you haven't seen the movie, I feel like you could probably put together what it is. I saw that movie one time. Was not a fan. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. My opinion means diddly squat. And anyone who doesn't get this next one, you are fired. No pressure. Clip number 10.
And what did Santa bring you, honey?
I couldn't make it that obvious. I had to pick a spot that wasn't like super obvious, but I mean, come on. You still should know it, okay? You should know it. And if I fooled you, then mission accomplished, because I can't make it too easy. Please. Oh God. I want another donut. Okay, anyway, all right, here we go. We got clip number 11.
You do like me, don't you?
Sure I do.
I mean, I'm not exactly repulsive.
Of course not.
And you do find me gay, amusing, good company, fun to be with.
Sure, but I feel the same way about my Cocker Spaniel.
Only true fans of that movie will know what that is. My mom's gonna know, and I know a couple of you have seen it, because you said so. I'm bad at this. Oh boy. Here's a curveball for you. I couldn't make them all obvious, so here is curveball number 12.
But although she was surrounded by flames, she would not burn. And they had to stab her with a sword.
My God. Is this a Christmas story?
Who cares? My forehead is blistering.
I actually hated that movie the first time I watched it, and then the second time I watched it, I was in a much better mental place, so I thought it was actually funny, and I could enjoy it how it was meant to be enjoyed, and I appreciated that, because, you know, it's kind of weird how when you watch a movie, you don't like it, and then you go and you watch it later, and then you do like it, or vice versa, and you realize it's because of, like, the mental state that you were in when you first watched it or watched it the second time. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. That's happened to me a couple times. It's a little bit strange. It's a good way to psychologically, personally assess yourself, to be honest. Watch a movie with a whole bunch of triggers and then later on watch it again once the source of those triggers is gone, and just to see how you've healed emotionally. Probably not the best Russian roulette gambling game to play with your mental health, but I'd say it's a good indicator, if nothing else. You can really gauge where you're at. Anyway, we're gonna do bonus clip number 13 now, and I really hope you all get this right. So while we take a moment to review our answers, how'd you guys feel about that game? Would you like another one? Would you like more? Would you like a different one? Tell me, because putting these games together is actually kind of fun. And I recently discovered that there's actually kind of a slew of these on YouTube, like just various wise, like not always hosted, I guess, by a human being, but it's like a thing. I just discovered it after I'd already done it for Halloween. So like, I was always like, why aren't people doing this? Oh, probably because of the copyright thing. But apparently people do it without regard for the copyright thing. And I think that's kind of cool. And of course those videos have millions and millions of views, and I have 491 views. Which is fine, that's fine. I don't mind at all. Super not bitter about other people getting more views than me. That's fine. I'm not here for the views. I don't care. I know I've said that many, many times. I mean, it does kind of suck when you put work and time and effort and energy into something, you know, and it just kind of doesn't, you know, it just sits there. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it for those of you who do watch my videos and enjoy them. I mean, it literally, if I only had one loyal viewer, you know, other than my mom, I would still do these because, I mean, that's what makes it worth it. You know, I'm not complaining about the pool of my audience. In fact, I love my audience. Because it's such a small niche audience, it's like so much easier to connect with everybody and like personally get to know people. Like I can associate names with faces, with content, with their channels, with the people who order candles. Like I know most of your usernames and your actual names because you've ordered candles or we communicate on Facebook or whatever. And like, I feel like I know you, you know, and I don't feel like that would be very possible with a larger audience. It would just, everybody would just sort of get lost in the mix and I wouldn't have the opportunity to like zero in on people individually, you know what I mean? But as far as like the artistic payoff, not literally, I don't mean money-wise. I just mean like when you do something that you're really proud of and you put a lot of time and energy and work into, you just want to share it, you know, with like the freaking world, you know what I mean? It's just, it is thing, you know? And then when, you know, you put it out there and you just kind of like go, and then you like sit back and like wait for people to react and to see it and stuff. And when it only gets, you know, a handful of views versus, you know, people shoveling 8 pounds of spaghetti down their gullet and that gets 50 million views, you just start to question things. You know what I mean? It's like on its own, it's fine. But when you go comparing it to the things that are actually like popular and everybody wants to watch, you just kind of go, what is wrong with humanity? Okay, that took a weirdly like depressing, ranty turn and I'm very sorry. This is not what Christmas is about. Christmas is about love and giving and guessing movies. So we're gonna go over the answers now, okay? So clip number 1 was, of course, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Christmas classic, also starring Rita Wilson, which is Tom Hanks' wife, which I just found out like last year. Jingle All the Way, also starring young Anakin Skywalker. Clip number 2 was, of course, The Santa Claus with one Mr. Tim Allen. I happen to really like that movie. I enjoy it. The second and third one aren't bad, and I haven't watched the series on Disney Plus yet, but I intend to. Clip number 3 was Ernest Saves Christmas. I used to love Ernest so much. Like, I loved him, but I hated him. He drove me nuts, but I found him very earnest. It's actually a very clever character Jim Varney did there. God rest his soul. Clip number 4 was, of course, the Christmas classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, you know, with Herbie the elf who doesn't like to make toys because he wants to be a dentist. Clip number 5 was from Home Alone 2. And I picked that clip because JJ and I quote that all the time. Smell that? Yeah. You know what that is? Fish. No, it's freedom. No, it's fish. Clip number 6 was from the also Christmas classic, It's a Wonderful Life, starring Jimmy Stewart and Donna Reed, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, I totally pulled that off the top of my head. I know more than I thought I did, if I'm in fact correct. that is. I look pretty stupid if I'm actually wrong, so, but moving on. Clip number 7 was from another Tim Allen Christmas movie, also with Jamie Lee Curtis and Dan Aykroyd, Christmas with the Cranks. I've seen that movie one time, a long time ago, and I don't remember anything about it, but I sort of watched through it, I skimmed a little bit, found that clip, thought it was really funny, figured I'd use it. There you go. Clip number 8 is from the Bill Murray sort of knockoff parody retelling of A Christmas Story called Scrooged. And that's him with the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come in the elevator there. I've also only seen that one time and don't remember anything about it. I don't know if I liked it. Clip number 9 was from How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey one, of course. There's just so many versions of the Grinch. There's so many versions of A Christmas Carol, and there's so many versions of the Grinch. I just don't know why we need any more. Y'all can stop. We know the story. We're done. In fact, Jim Carrey was actually in a remake of A Christmas Carol as well, so. Clip number 10 was, of course, from Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. Like I said, I couldn't make it super obvious. If I would have shown Jack or Sally or the Mayor or Oogie Boogie or Lock, Shock, and Barrel or literally anybody else from Halloween Town, it would have just been a dead giveaway. So, I mean, obviously the animation style was sort of a dead giveaway still, but I figured that would be you know, a more challenging clip so that you could be like, well, I can tell that it looks Tim Burton-y, I can tell that it's like stop motion, but is that Nightmare Before Christmas? You gotta know. You gotta know to know. Okay, clip number 11 is from the musical classic, White Christmas, which is my traditional Christmas Eve movie, as you know. Starring Bing Crosby, Rosemary Clooney, Vera Ellen, and Danny Kaye. There's also an Easter egg in there. When they show the picture of the brother, I'm not gonna go into the plot, but if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. They show the picture, the photograph of freckle-faced Haynes, the dog-faced boy, who's the brother of the two sisters whom the ladies play. The dudes were in the army with this guy, so they show the picture, and it's actually a picture of the guy who played Alfalfa. Can't remember his name, you know, from the Little Rascals, who also had a cameo in It's a Wonderful Life. He was the little shit that like turned the thingy to open up the swimming pool under the dance floor. So it's kind of neat that he had his little blip in 2 classic Christmas movies. Fun fact. Okay, clip number 12 was from The Ref, which debatable as a Christmas movie, but you know, whatever. We just watched it last night, and like I said, I liked it this time around because I'm in a much better mental place than I was the first time I watched it. If watching couples fight and say nasty things to each other and drive somebody else crazy, if you find that funny, then yeah, you can watch this movie and find it funny. And if that's somewhat triggering, like it was for me a couple years ago when I watched it, it's not funny. But I was able to see the humor in it this time. So, I mean, I wasn't like rolling off of my seat laughing, but it was okay. So, bonus clip number 13 was, of course, from Die Hard. Nakatomi Plaza, Hans Gruber. Yes, I am of the opinion, I am in the pool that Die Hard is, in fact, a Christmas movie. And I will tell you why. In order to qualify as a Christmas movie, you have to meet certain criteria, and it has to be more than just, it takes place on Christmas, because that could encompass a lot of things that are not Christmas movies. Gremlins is not a Christmas movie, though it takes place on Christmas. That one, I am not standing firm on that. Okay. The reason that Die Hard is a Christmas movie is, first, it takes place on Christmas. Second, there's a very loving relationship that comes together and mends by the end of the movie, which is what every Hallmark Christmas movie is about, am I right? Okay. There's one man who saves the day that no one sees. You see where I'm going with this? And he's filthy because he's crawling around. He's crawling around being all secretive. And he's helping people, you know? Okay, that's a stretch. John McClane is Santa Claus. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. John McClane is Santa Claus. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun playing this game with me. Let me know how you did in the comments. I'd love to know. Let me know how you felt about it. Let me know if you want some more of these or different types or whatever, because these are really fun. I like putting these together for you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you all. Make sure to tune in next time for the next Vlogmas. I'm really trying to keep them going here now that Candlepalooza 4.0 is over and done with. My God. So don't forget to watch out for the sheep as always. The vlog phrase of the day is, it's fish. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. I love you so much. Happy holidays to all. Okay, bye.